is, everybody? I'm on a cord. Hold on a minute. I have my Cricut sitting in the floor. I did some Cricut work, and I haven't put it up because I got to work on another project that I am working on, and it has a deadline, so I don't want to put it up. I don't really know what we're doing in this video, because I got a little stuff. If you've seen my previous video, this is my week's dupe. And I have just been, this is my month for so far. Hadn't done anything for today, which is fine. These are I've already got all my months labeled and the dates, and I put birthdays that I knew of in here. And this was last week, and then this is currently this week, which today is, that I'm filming this, is Thursday. So I don't know if this will go up Thursday night or if it'll go up Friday, whatever. But this is what we're looking like for this week. What I wanted to do is, I said, well, shoot, if I'm going to sit back here and play, let me just go ahead and do the little things that I do in this. I didn't go anywhere. Laundry day. So I was just going to mark it on my calendar. I just kind of take little snippets of what goes on during the week, or during the day, and add it onto my month just to decorate or whatever. That come up, and now that I want it up, it's not going to. Okay, well, it didn't want glue. Tweezers is what I was originally looking for. I have this sticker book. It's Recollections. It's old. It is from, I don't know how, I thought it might have a year or something on it, but I don't know. But it's just trackers and things like that. But I like to use a lot of little bitty black stickers, and these are clear. I don't know when I'm going to use a cajillion laundry baskets, so I thought, well, we're just going to put them in the planner on the monthly view. So that'll just show that today was a laundry day. I also like to, this is kind of sit at home all day type of day. I did go to my neighbor's, but that was only for like 2 minutes. I took her some drinks. But anyways, note that I sit at the house. Today, I did do a weigh-in today. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I know what I did. I got my prescription filled. So, I mean, look at all this medicine. I don't even take, I mean, I might be taking them now, but I was just, I don't even take medicine throughout the year. I mean, I am on some now, but anyways. Okay, so we'll do like that, and then I'll come back in. I want to, okay. And like I said, I fill in with like other things that I did throughout the day. But out of this book, that's what I wanted to document there. And then here, I also wanted to put a little pill bottle down, but I have a different one that I want to use because I got to use these up. You know, I'm on this is the year to use all the planner stickers, because I can't justify buying anything else new, or if y'all am in, oh my gosh, I don't know my ABCs when the camera's on. Okay, sorry. So these are from, I always have problems with this. Is her Punky something? I don't know. Oh, I think she's off of Etsy. I've had these for, I'm literally 5 years maybe. Or longer. Like, I don't know. These were from Popper Paper Studio, but they look like too real, the pill bottles. I've used them before, but I like these. These are cute. Let's do a pink one. Just to note that I got my, she big, ain't she? We're going to move laundry over here. And we're going to put that right there. Just, we're using up our stuff, y'all. Using up our stuff. Okay, another thing that I want to document is back here in the back, I put a mood tracker. And because it's already nighttime, I'm going to go ahead and say, today was like a good day. I mean, it is what it is. It wasn't like overly exciting or nothing. I sit at home pretty much by myself. So I just been putting them randomly on this page, and then I put a number because I got to thinking, I was like, Bridget, how are you going to know by the time I'm on 20 something days? I don't want to have to sit there and count those to make sure I did them. But that's for today, number 8. And then I put the little key up here, and there's a mat, and I hope it's not in the way. But anyways, so there's that. And then the next thing that I've put in here is over on the Instagram. There is, hold on, I found a sticky on the floor. Okay, I wanted to make sure it wasn't something that I needed for today. But there, over on Instagram, I think her name is Kay, and she is at junk_journalism. And she had this thing where she got it from, it wasn't her original idea. There was a creator that took a jar of buttons, 365 buttons. And every day she would transfer from one jar, take one button and put it into the empty jar. But she would transfer one button a day. And it was just a visualization. 1, 2, 3, talk. It was to help her visualize. Let's reword that. Help her visualize time passing by, like the days that are gone by. So I thought that was such a cute idea. Well, Kay over at Junk Journalism, she vamped it up and took like a cellophane bag or whatever, taped it in her journal, and she had a button punch that she used like extra scraps of like scrapbook paper and things like that. And she punched out 365 buttons, and she put them down in her cellophane envelope, and she would glue them on in her journal. I don't know if it was a junk journal, her planner. I'm really not sure. I didn't get that far. I just love the idea. So I thought that would be something cute because I have extra pages back here, and I don't really track anything that I can't track here on the blank pages. So I thought that I would do. So I pulled out the Cricut, and I made 365 buttons. Actually, I made a little bit more because I was like, Bridget, if something happens, you might need an extra button or two. But I didn't, of course, the backs are white, but we're not going to see the back. But maybe you can see these. But like this one has they all have like a textured colored background. It's just hard to see. Like this one looks like a swimming pool water, and of course the checks. The green is just like lines in it. The pink almost looks like rose background. The yellow is like a starburst. Purple is blue type of thing. But anyways, and Yeah, I think that's all the colors. Because I'm doing like a bright colored month of January, so I just printed me out and cut 365 buttons. And I have to keep telling myself, Bridget, these are buttons. They're not bowling balls. Because I don't know why it makes me think of a bowling ball. But they're buttons. We're going to all pretend like they're buttons, okay? So, I have these in this little bag. And I started my buttons. I did go ahead and number them in the little holes. It's going to be tricky when it gets up to 100 and something. But I thought, when I'm in the 200 mark, how am I going to remember? It's already going to be bad enough to try to find the number of what, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, say I don't get back here into the craft room or whatever on a day and I skip day 253. Like, how am I going to know? I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get here. I'm going to get there. So, we're going to go ahead and glue down number 8 button for the challenge. And I've used all the colors, so I'm not really going to color coordinate. I'm just going to reach in. The only way when it gets a little crazy, if I see like there's a lump of just, you know, blue buttons, then of course, if I drawed a blue one, I would pivot. But, and I'm thinking I'm going to overlap them because 365 buttons, I mean, these are a lot of buttons. So, I mean, they'll eventually probably get put up here and cut off. I mean, they're going to be, yeah, it's going to be a thick. And I think I'm just going to do this. But I will tag, like I said, I think her name is Kay over on that, but I will put her in the description box. But this is a cute little thing and just something to, you know, have something else to do and something to participate in and put into my planner. And then we're just going to mark this with a little number 8. And there we go. Yay, number 8 is done. Okay, so I think that's all for this planner. I do have to keep it open so I can do my journaling. But let me find my journal in this stack of stuff. I have not, I'm not current. Oh, there's a sticker. But this is my 2026 journal for January. Construction paper, black construction paper, stars and stickers from the Dollar Tree. The yellow is from a big old piece of poster board from the Dollar Tree. I had left over from the kids' lemonade stand for a school project. I think it was last year. Anyways, besides the point. Okay, and so here we are, all the colors. Yay. I think I've done this without you too. But here we are. So I got Tuesday, Wednesday, and then of course today is Thursday. So I'm not ginormous behind, but I am not current. Also, another announcement. Allison over at AJ Inspired Life has a challenge that she does every month, and it is to help her use her stash. She has invited the community to join her in this, and what she does is she puts a bunch of media, ephemera, type stuff, whatever, in a box, and she draws out one for the month, and that is the item of the month that we use. This month, she pulled colored pencils and or crayons. So what that means is you use colored pencils and or crayons in your journal every day for the month of January. I did this, which is crayon and, is colored pencil. The backgrounds are colored pencil mark making, but I'm basically using it to do my background so I don't have white space is how I'm doing it. There is a lot of creators on YouTube that are way more creative than me. We doing the best that we can do with the brain capacity that we have at this time, and we're just doing backgrounds. So there's that. Okay. Also, you can use it to do faux stitching. Let's see, this one I did mark making and stuff up here. So colored. Nope, that was with marker. Yeah, that was with marker. I did some little mark making here. This is colored pencil. I had chosen to do colored pencil for the pure simple fact that I have chosen to do a bright colorway throughout this journal. So I just went to my stash and pulled my bright and my black colored pencils that kinda, sorta match my tool pens, and that's what I have chosen to use this month, which I just keep in this little glass jar so I don't have to rumble and go through all the things. Okay, I didn't know that I stuck that there, but I have a few things here. I do know, while I'm thinking about it, I got up this morning, y'all, and fixed bacon, egg, and cheese croissants. Oh my gosh. If you know, not everybody knows, I hadn't really been talking about it on social media, but I have not been able to eat for a few weeks. I've been on a very strict regimen. I've had some health issues, hospital visit, blah, blah, blah. And yesterday was, I went to the doctor, and a list of yada, yada, yada things that do's and don'ts, and anywho, that's neither here nor there. She was like, you got to keep a food diary. I'm like, what? Like, I have a planner this year that I've added. These are from Lydia over at February and June. Patreon, I believe. I was a brief member. I need to re-sign up, Lydia. Okay. Anyways, so I got the go-ahead to try certain foods, and I have to keep like a food diary. So I have dug out an old book. She is just lined paper. I have not been doing my today, but I did. I don't really want y'all to see all the things, but I am on a strict no caffeine, which I have not had caffeine since someday in December. So there's that. But I am going to not like dress this up, because I'll probably have to hand this over next month to the doctor. But I did tell her that I was on YouTube and that I did plan her, because I had my actual planner in the doctor's office so I could take notes, and if she had questions of some symptoms and stuff that I was having or whatever, I had my book. Like, it would tell her all the things. And so she was like, I'm into that kind of stuff too, planning and journaling. I was like, girl, because this is the first time I had actually seen her. She's a nurse practitioner, so absolutely loved her. And having said that, I'm going to have to turn this over to her, or she's at least going to probably want to look at it. I'm not sure next month, but I am going to put some color stickers in there, because I can't with just plain paper. All the white space it's already an issue. But anyway, so I'm just kind of, I just notated that I seen her, the things of the do's and the don'ts, and then I just go by medicines that I take and foods and all that stuff. And then of course I have extra sheets in here that I had already been documenting in my phone. So since I had my hospital visit, so I could tell her, look, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this. Why? Because of all the things. Anyways, got my diagnosis. I got some medicine, extra medicine that I didn't want, but here we are. Okay, this is today. The reason why I said all of that was to say I am going to document my fantabulous croissants with Lydia's thing, her printable. I went ahead and stuck some things in. I got some trash over here, but I felt this. I don't even know if this is any good. It may or may not be dried up, but I thought that I wanted to just put some of this on the page. On the page, I have a scraper. Where's my scraper? Let me find the scraper. I have my Cricut one, but I really don't want to use that one because, I mean, it's kind of nice, you know what I mean? I'm going to put this to protect the pages behind that. Let me grab my scraper. Okay. I have this old scraper. Okay, let's see if we can just scrape some paint. And we're just going to do what we can do, and what we can't, we're just going to move on. Ugh. Yeah, this paint's old. I'm just going to put... Oh, she think. She real think. Let's see. And... Oh, she's translucent too. Okay, I can do that. It's picking up the designs from the stickers back here, which is fine with me. I don't care. Okay. Wipe all that off. Look at that. Already that page makes me happy. Like, super happy. Because it's no longer white. Okay. I actually think this little ladybug is from February and June also. Could be wrong, but I think so. I don't know. Alright. Now I wanted to do black. Where's my black paint? I can't find nothing, y'all. I rearranged in here and can absolutely find nada. Nada. I need black. Where is my black paint? It's in a bin. I'm looking around my desk. That's school stuff. It's not going to fit in a drawer because it's in its own little case. Did I take it and put it in the other office? Surely I wouldn't. Let me pause you. Hold on a minute. Okay. I have no idea. I know I was only going to suck it in your time, but my time, I'm out of breath. I'll tell you that much. I don't know. I went all the way to the other side of the house, to the old office that I have, that still has some stuff. There's a big old, like, 6-drawer wooden cabinet thing. It's long. It's like, I don't know. It's huge. You can't move it. We barely got it in the house. It took like 5 or 6 men to get it in the house. So when I moved my craft area back here to the schoolroom, I had to leave that, but it still has stuff in it. But I cannot find my whole thing of paints. Y'all know I just did a video, didn't I? Using all that stuff. I don't know what I've done with it. My gosh. It's got all my acrylic paints in it. Like the tubes and I don't know. I'll have to find it. But I found this old craft paint. Like I said, I don't know if it was in the same spot as this. So I don't know. But what I wanted to do, I didn't grab a paintbrush and we're not worrying with that, is when I cut out all those buttons, I have this. And I thought, why not let's put some black on here. You know what I mean? I don't have a sponge. Hey, I see a paintbrush. Excuse my reach. Oh, gosh. Is that going to be... I don't know. We're going to try. Oh, she's shedding. My gosh. Okay, you might be why you're up there. It's because you're not a good one. Okay, everything's fine. It don't matter. This is not like art class or nothing. This is just me getting something on the page. Okay, once I do the black, I'm not going to actually be able to write on the page like I do sometimes. I'm going to have to put a sticker box or journaling spot or something. But I'm okay with that. Oh, God, I'm out of breath. Out of breath. Okay, I have... These were old snack container things or something. I don't know what they were. I'm going to put a little paint in there. Because I didn't want to make a mess, is what I was going to say. But, oh, gosh. And where are my wipes? Way up the out. Oh, I rearranged. I shouldn't have done that. Rearranged, but here we are. Too late now. Unprepared. I didn't know what we were doing today, is why. Okay. We're just going to do like a couple. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to wipe this. We'll do a couple down here. I like the marks that this paintbrush is making, though. Cute. And I do want some over here. Off the page a little. And I kind of don't want it in a line. You know what I mean? Wow. Okay, dare we pick this up? Why you didn't get any water? I don't know. Well, I mean, she's something. Okay, well, that's fine with me. I'm going to sit that mat and that stencil on my garbage can. I hope I remember to get them off of the garbage can before they go in it and that goes to the trash. Okay, that would be unfortunate. This was yesterday. I just thought that was so dang cute. I was it yesterday? No, it was Tuesday. Cleaning out my refrigerator, and the kids had gotten some yogurt things, and I was throwing the box away because it drives me crazy to have cardboard in my refrigerator. And so I was taking the yogurts out and putting them in the drawer, and I saw the little minion. I was like, I'll take you for my journal because it's got bright colors. You know what I mean? I couldn't tell you, I don't think so, if I've ever watched a Minion show a day in my life. But I mean, I know who they are. I'm not that, you know, out of touch. Now that I see this, it's really not the same colors as it hot pink, but we don't care. I'm just going to put it down like that. Do I need a pocket? Because I can't write on the back of this. That's a little bitty pocket. What do I have? Oh, I know before I went to the doctor, I misprinted that, but I'm not throwing that away. Lydia's art's like gold. We don't throw it away. But, literally been living off of toast with this, type of like strawberry, I'll say preserves. I don't know. On my toast, and plain oatmeal. I did put honey in it one day, and we eat, like raw honey that's like 10 minutes from the house, whatever. And, I don't know why I needed to tell you that. I always over-explain myself. I don't know why. Anyways, I put honey in it. I did not like that. I did not like that, not one bit. Did I eat it? I did. It took me about 40 minutes to eat a bowl of oatmeal. And I'll tell you how cold and thick, like thick that oatmeal was by that 40-minute mark that I had to, I just added hot water to it to thin it out. And I was like, why'd you do that, Bridget? Because now it just seemed like it made it more, you know, like instead of like a couple bites, it's like now I got a half a bowl full, you know what I'm saying? Which I couldn't eat all of it. I mean, I only eat, I think the serving size, like to do one serving is like a half a cup of oats and then a cup of water, like to cook them in or whatever. And I don't even eat the whole half cup. So I don't know if you would call that a half a cup of oats, or would you call it a cup of oats because you added the water, which is a cup, which made, I don't know. The half a cup of oats and the whole cup of water, I don't even eat all of that. I only eat half of that. So you can do the math if you've got time. I don't. Okay. So I wanted to put this because I wanted to write how sick and tired I am of being sick and tired of eating strawberry toast. I've had bagels on my grocery list, I think twice, and I still haven't got them. So when I talked to my mom today, she did a grocery order that's going to be picked up in the morning, and she bought me bagels. She's like, I will bring them to you in the morning. I thought that would be great. Okay, that is a lot of chatty. I don't know if I've ever had this much chat. Maybe, I don't know. You're probably like, yeah, Bridget, it's normal. You talk all the time. I need something because that got lost. This was a mistake, I think. I like it. Don't get me wrong. But, I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of staring at all my stuff. I have, what do I have? I need, okay, that. I'm just going to stick that there. I did get a new stylus pen for my tablet. I am a Samsung girly, and I have like the rose gold. No, she ain't gold, she's pink. The rose pink tablet case. Oh gosh. This color, whatever color she is. She's dirty, but she's like a rose pink, whatever. Anyways, so I had a different, that was fun for me. I have a different stylus pen in my Amazon cart that I wanted to do some research on to see if it was compatible with the Samsung tablet because it was not a Samsung stylus. And my husband bought it, which is all fine and dandy, but I did not realize she don't match. I don't know if you can see this. She don't match not one dang bit. She does work, but she don't draw good. Like on my drawing app, she will not be used. She has a delay. So I'm going to have to do some research, which I was going to do before I purchased, but he already purchased it. Could I have sent it back? Yeah, but I was so dang excited to have a better pen than Samsung has. I opted to keep it. So, anyways, we have a pen. That came yesterday, so I don't need that today. I do need journaling spot. Okay, let's glue this down because we ain't got nothing done, Bridget. Oh my gosh. I don't have any glue pages over here, so we're going to use leftover notebook paper. Okay, we're going to put the toast down here. The little strawberry. Little strawberry. Okay. I don't like that. I liked it better up there. Okay. And we'll put a Lydia star. Y'all know how I love my Lydia stars. Lydia, I'm going to need you, I'll pay you. I need you to make me a sheet, a printable of nothing but your little wonky stars. So I can put them on, cut them out with my Cricut and make me some wonky star stickers from Lydia. That's what I need. That's what I need. Okay, a journaling spot needs to go here. Or a sticker. I think I might just do a sticker because we got those. We got planner stickers, remember? I have a stack of something here. Let's see. Oh, weather. I found these weather stickers. I don't know where they came from. Happy planner. Is there? Nope. All the bright ones are gone. Imagine that. Oh, here's a pink one. Oh, here's a teal one. We'll do that. And we can talk about how sick and tired I am. I think I'm going to go this way. Lift up, little squirrel belly. Lift up. Kind of do it like this and like that. And what else happened Tuesday? Oh, Oh. It was hair washing day, but we ain't got to worry about that. If you have long hair, you know. Gosh. Or you might not. You might have short hair and still don't wash your hair every day. I don't. I can't. I ain't got the patience. Nor the want to. Nor the want to. Okay, I'm going to write about my toast here. What else? Wash my hair. Is that all I did? I did some Bible study. Do I have a Bible studying thing? I mean, I've got to get better at it. I have excuses. That's what I have. I don't have any reasons. I have excuses. Y'all, these are little Fiskar scissors, and they were, I think they were Grace's when Grace was in school. And then Grace, she left them here, of course. And then I gave them to Nova. I don't remember if they were Grace's first or if they were just Nova's from the get-go. But when they were in public school, and I love them because they cut so good. They're sharp as a dang whip. And they cut, and I'm like, I cannot believe I turned my kid loose with these when she was in first grade. Because they're sharp. We're going to take this coffee off because we know we cannot have caffeine over here. Y'all, detoxing, and I will say detoxing. I don't like to use words that are not that are not correct. Like, people a lot of times will say, oh my gosh, that gave me such anxiety. And it really didn't give them anxiety. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might have felt a little bit uncomfortable. I just feel like the word anxiety, panic attack, depression, autism. I think there's a lot of trigger words that get misused. And when you misuse those types of words, they get desensitized, I feel like. My personal opinion. But, so I don't like to use words. But I will tell you, detoxing from caffeine, is no joke. One time I detoxed from caffeine, and I had to do it under medical supervision because the withdrawals were so bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then in 2020, I had gotten real sick, and I think it was in March, but I think it was like before like the C word ever got to be what it was. But so I don't know if I had that or if I just had the flu. I don't know what I had, but I will tell you, it wasn't I mean, the sickness was bad, but, and I hate to admit this on live TV, but I used to smoke. And, anyways, in 2020, I detoxed from nicotine and caffeine at the same time while having whatever illness I had. And let me tell you something. I feel like I could fight a bear with my hands tied around my back. That's how, yeah, it was not fun. It was not a fun time. But I've not picked up smoking, so that's been, well, this March will be 6 years with no nicotine. But I did pick up caffeine in 2025. Last year was my first year back on the caffeine, I think. And so now I'm off of the caffeine. So the withdrawal was not as bad as 2023. She wasn't fun. She wasn't fun at all. And I'm not like I like to snack. That's my problem. And when I say snack, it could be, I sit down like earlier today, 2 o'clock today, I was sitting down eating an avocado with just a spoon. I mean, like I took the back of the spoon instead of a knife, took the back of the spoon, cut the avocado open, and just stood at the counter and ate the dang avocado. But I like a good snack. But I don't, I've not had any, like sweets or anything, except, well, I haven't had sweets since Thanksgiving, except today my mom had made some, you know those little, I know this is a planning video, but anyways, they're pretzels and they got the peanut butter in the middle. They look like little bitty pillows. Well, she dipped those in white chocolate. And, yeah, I broke today. I was like, yes, I need a couple. So I have ate a couple of those because they were just sitting there. You know, nobody was paying them any attention. And I was like, rude. So let me give you some love. So I ate a couple of those. But I don't feel great. But they don't make me feel bad. It was meh. I think they looked better and they sounded better in my head than they actually, I don't want them. I don't know. Which is fine with me. I don't have to have sweets. Okay. So what we're going to do right here, y'all, seeing how y'all talked the whole video and not got nothing done. Let's get back to work. Focus. What are we going to do? I know we started back school this day. I homeschool. None of us wanted to do schoolwork. I'll go ahead and tell you that much. It was hard to get back in the swing of things. I don't know. I mean, I washed my dang hair. I don't know what else to put here. I feel like I just need something. I'm going to talk about this stupid toast. What do you do on days when you don't have nothing to do or you didn't do anything? I mean, like, I did. I washed my hair. I did the Bible study. I talked. I texted Melissa. We talked for a little bit. I placed an Amazon order. And we did schoolwork. Like, boring. I mean, you know, like I washed some dishes. Okay. Hey, I know. I got it. Lydia's prompts. I forgot. And I have some more of her journaling spots. Let's see if we can find something. This would have been cute for yesterday or Monday back to school. Look. Oh my gosh. Am I going to have room for that? Nope. Oh, but I love her. I love her. Can we get any of this off? Let's see. Have you been down too long? Okay. Look, let me show you something. And Melissa, I wanted to scream at you the other day when I was watching your planner video. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but it's called Undo. And you put it on your planner paper and you can repeel stickers and it won't like smudge your ink and it doesn't take the sticky off of your sticker. It actually lets you reapply it down. Now I used glue on these, so I don't know what's fixing to happen. We're going to experiment together. You just don't let it scare you though. You just put it on there. Oh, let me put the lid back on it so we don't pour out more than we need. I'm about out of this stuff. But anyways, and you just take this little thing and you lift that sticker up. Don't panic. Don't panic. Everything's fine. And then we're going to let that dry. I'm going to see if I can get this one off without putting any more. But I may have to. Because this is glue, remember? It wasn't a sticker. But she's fine. She's not ripping. And, oh, I got to have my star. So we're going to put a little bit on the star and a little bit on this ladybug. And we're going to see if we can't savage them. Okay. It does not work real good on glue. It does work perfect, though, with planner stickers. Because they're actually, I mean, with stickers, you know what I'm saying? So don't use this on anything that's, I don't know if I can save that little star. This is probably done dried. All for a journaling spot. Okay. And see, it didn't mess with anything on the back. And it's already dry. So we're good. Okay. So now I want to put it on this side. So I didn't even really need to move that. I don't think. Because I write better like that instead of on the hump. Alright, journaling spots. Not journaling spots. Prompts. Okay, so we got that. Now, what y'all do with it? Oh, that's still sticky. Alright, put them like this. This is a hot mess express, which y'all already know. Chaos over here. Toothbrush. What are your 3 things you're proud of? I need to use this one soon because I feel like the further we get into 2026, 2025 is going to be so far away. But I really like that color, so I'm going to do the toothbrush. Alright, so let's glue this down. I printed this on recycled paper, like when I print the kids' worksheets and stuff, or science projects or whatever, and we don't use all the paper, but we have to print them because it's got the instructions. Okay, so we're going to do like that. And this is what color is your toothbrush. And it's weird because I know this is backwards in most households, but you do whatever works in your house and I'll do whatever works in mine. But my husband has the master bath. Master bath. That's his bathroom. I'm not going to say I don't use it. I mean, I do if I have to go, but I don't clean it. I don't do anything. That's totally his responsibility. He does that bathroom. I navigated toward the kids' restroom because, for a bunch of reasons, but that's where my toothbrush is. It's what I was oversharing. But, so, my toothbrush is in there with the kids. Well, for some reason, this last go around, me and Nova have wound up with the same color toothbrush. And I try not to do that because the thought. Oh my gosh, I would come unhinged if somebody used my toothbrush or I use somebody else's. So we don't do same color toothbrushes, but for somehow we did. And once you stick it in your mouth, it's your toothbrush. You know what I'm saying? So until it's time for us to change our toothbrushes, me and her currently have the same one. This is going to have to go this way now. Having said that, I have to keep mine, like, in our bathroom, we have a pantry that has shelves, and all the toothbrushes are, like, right here, because I don't keep my toothbrushes on the sink counter, because that terrifies me that if a stranger comes in and uses my bathroom, that my toothbrush is going to be exposed. I know that's weird. I can't help it. I can't help the way that I am. Anyways, so my toothbrushes are in the pantry, closet. I don't know what you call it when it's in the bathroom. That's where they are. And so I have to keep mine not on the toothbrush shelf. I have to keep mine like a couple shelves up because I don't want me and Nova to get our toothbrushes mixed up. We have different covers, but still, it's too close for comfort for me. So every time I open up the thing to grab my toothbrush, it's like, I'm talking about half of a second, pure panic, like, where's my toothbrush? And I have to look up because it's not normal. But anyways, oversharing. Okay, this is what we're calling sticker surgery. What we're going to do is we're going to take the glasses off so we can see. And we're going to cut this sticker, not all the way in half, but we're going to cut it. And then what we do, that's a little ripped. It don't matter because we're going to fix that. But I want this box, and so we're going to stick it down. I don't know if my head was in there. And then all you have to do is make it like the size that you need it or want it. So now, that's a little rip. So this one ain't going to look so good. But normally you would just line these up, and a little crooked. But when it's not a grid one, you can't even tell it. So now I made a size box that I want and need. And so then we're going to put that there. How about that? We're learning all the things. Sticker surgery, undo, where Bridget keeps her toothbrush. But anyway, so I can draw an arrow right about the toothbrush. Put this here. I'm going to stick this back on there because I love her. If I can tear this off. I think I create my pages. Not that any of my pages are like something to be talking about, but I feel like the flow and the outcome is a little better behind the scenes. When the camera ain't on, I tell y'all, I lose IQ points when the camera turns on. Like that. She's fun. She's fun. I thought I have like a Bible study, like words. Hold on. I do. I have just a couple left. For the pure simple fact that I just want to notate and fill up the space that's what that is. I didn't actually read in a book. Here's my little star. Let's see. She gonna be wonkier because she went through some things. It's okay. She's still shining. She's still shining. Look, I have a bunch of wonky stars from... Hold on a minute. Okay. Oh, sorry. That was my child. He took a nap and he's like, what's for supper? I'm like, tacos is what we had. I don't want tacos. Well, I'm so sorry. That's what I cooked for supper. Because That's what I had for Nova. And I made me a taco salad without the taco meat. Okay, I got my little, oh, I know what I was going to do. This little arm needs help. Okay, there's that. And then to use the item of the month, we got a lot of blue on the page, but we're going to use blue because we used a lot of like the neon yellow green color. And then I did use orange this day. And so we're going to use blue this day. And I'll just show you how to do it. It's nothing fancy, and I don't care if you see gaps or whatever, but we just go in here, and that's what we do. We just cover up, and it leaves like little marks because there's stickers and stuff on the back side. I'm not bothered by any of that. So I just come in here and do the background. All that painting that I did in the beginning of the video was unnecessary. Fun time, but unnecessary. And we just do like that. And then if you want to go back over it to, you know. And then this was a sticker that I printed. Do I want to go in here? Probably a little bit. And then go down the side. I don't want to cover up them little, go down like this. See, that just makes the page look so much fuller. I'm not happy about this right there, but I just know that I'm not going to be able to do anything about that straight. I have some polka dotted washi. Let's see where polka dot washi is. I don't know why I have to make that so difficult. Something else that's going to suck for me in a minute that I've got to pick up. Oh, gosh. I need 2 desks. I mean, I already have 2 desks. I need another one side by side. Or like an L shape. You know what I mean? We're going to stick this like right there. Because who doesn't love polka dot washi? I do. I absolutely do. Okay. So we're going to go like that. Because I'm sure it's going to match tomorrow's page too. And then we're going to put some more down here. And that's going to be our page, y'all. I think I'm going to do this one off the camera because I feel like I can just do it a little better. I had a sticky note too that had the things that I needed. And I don't know where she went. Probably in the floor with everything else, but it's fine. Chaos, chaos. All right. Well, do I do that and then just come back? Probably not. How many minutes have I been going? I feel like I've been here for days because I was looking for that paint. An hour. Yeah. Oh my gosh. An hour? Okay. That's enough of shenanigans. All right. If you're still here, thank you. You can put me a star in the comments and let me know that you watched the video all the way through. And if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and think about subscribing or subscribe. You ain't got to think about it. Just do it. And, yeah, thanks. This was fun. And sorry for all the rambling. But sometimes that just be how it is, y'all. How it is. So, anyways, I will see y'all next time. Bye.